Or are you going to guarantee me a school where he's going to excel and learn and shine like the way he's shining now in this school?
Sure, so for the first question, we can't guarantee that you're going to get a seat in a specific charter school. We're happy to work, as mentioned before, with the other charter schools in the city and happy to make that information available and do outreach to leaders.
But that's not good enough for me, sir. I mean, both my eldest son went to private school. He wasn't learning there. We put him in public school. He still wasn't learning. They were actually prepping him for the standardized test. Every day he went to school, it was a prep for a test. Prep for a test. He wasn't learning anything. He was just learning to prep for a test. You know, and I don't want my sons to go through the same thing again. They're not learning anything in public schools. So I want to know, sir, I'm speaking to you. Sir, I'm speaking to you. Please pay attention to me. Do not do that again, please. Pay attention. I'm speaking to you. What are we teaching our kids here? When the roads get tough, we just got to kick you to the curb? That's not right.
My name is Jasmine, and this is my sister Jade. She's in kindergarten. I'm in 6th grade, and the reason why we want to stay in RGA is because we feel comfortable in RGA, and that when we go to school, we're happy to go to school, and like RGA is the best place, the best school that we've really been to. Any other school that we've been put into is a public school. And usually when I go to public schools, I'm scared, I'm being bullied. When I'm in RGA, I'm safe. And I have things to learn. I have great teachers. When I have a problem, I have teachers come to me and asking me, do you need help, Jasmine? When I fall, they pick me right back up. I have someone to be there for me. And I just want you to understand that if you try to close our school, there's nothing you can do about it because we're gonna fight back.
Just based on the improvements we've made this year alone, according to DOE standards, we are eligible for renewal just based on that renewal process alone. The day that we got the news that it was possible that RGA would close, there was media waiting outside of RGA before the teachers. We were waiting at a professional development meeting, waiting for our principal to speak with us. What is this news? What is this meeting about? And the media was outside before, probably maybe within the hour of that information. How is that possible?
Are you saying that the media knew before you sent out communication? You communicated with the media before you communicated with the parents?
Communicated with the school to let them know, and then, yes, the media were aware of the recommendation for non-renewal.
So, yes, the answer to my question is yes.
Yeah, that went out last month.
You've seen the improvement from last year to this year in such a short time period? I mean, you know.
So does that count for anything?
Do you notice in the process, do you notify the school of what needed to, where they needed to improve? Did they respond to any of that?
They gave us 14 points that we were doing really well with and 4 that we needed to make improvements on, and then they make this decision. Very contrary to anything that we were anticipating.
I'm a single mother of 2, and that's all I have. And I want them to do better than what I did. This is my 2nd year at RGA. I took my daughter out of a public school that had at least 40 students in the class, 1 teacher that could not control her class. Shara, come here, please. A result of her being in that class is a busted lip. A busted lip. That's what my child received in a public school. I brought my children here. My son had 104 temperature. My son fought me because he wanted to come to this school. He did not have that type of reaction at his last school. Your public school, she was afraid to go to school. Every day there was an issue. Every day I got a phone call. And now you want me to remove her from RGA where they're both doing better. Okay? And receiving a special kind of education that they weren't receiving at the Board of Education school. All right? To go back to another public school? I don't think it's gonna happen. Y'all have to come better than that for us. 400 students you want to remove from this school and drop them anywhere. Half the schools in the boroughs are not safe. We can't guarantee this. We can't guarantee that. You just want to drop our children anywhere. I'm sure if it was your child, you wouldn't want them to be dropped anywhere. They're doing great here. Their grades are excelling. But you want us to take them out. You want to close the school and put them somewhere where they're going to start to digress. Exactly. It's not right. All we want is a better education for our children, and that's what they're getting here.
Hi, my name is Scylla Figures, and I'm the president of the lower school. And today I stand here to tell you why RGA should stay open. I've been here since the first day this door has opened to RGA. And if you take this education that I'm giving, I have integrated arts with my favorite teachers that I had for a long time. I have my favorite teacher from 4th grade who is with me again and cares about me and teaches me everything I know now.
There were a lot of parents who had students who were failing in DOE schools come into Ross. New York City public schools is not an option for me. I refuse to put my daughter in a school unless it's a specialized school and they're performing at a specific level, simply because she's not going to be able to get the core things that she needs.
What school has the great education of music, math, social studies, culture, history, and all of that? What kind of school has that? Because this school is the best school ever, and you're just going to take it away, even for the new students that already have experience and love this, and you just want to close the school down for no reason, because this school is the best school ever. It's better than a Catholic, it's better than a private school, public school, any kind of school. Yeah. We just want to know, why would you close the school if we have all these experiences and things that other schools won't usually do, like integrated arts and visual arts, and have the time to speak for ourselves?
From what you've heard, overwhelmingly everything sounds like this is such a big mistake on your part. Is there any chance that you can rescind this decision? Having heard all the comments around the room and the statistical information, and has anything just changed in you as far as RGA staying open?
No, we're not going to change the recommendation to the state. It's been sent up, and that's been the recommendation. That part is final, and that is with the state now to take action. So that's not changing.
As a parent, and I'm assuming that you guys are parents, you have to understand how difficult it is to find an appropriate place for you. I'm a single dad with twins. We were actually in the bilingual, bicultural mini school up in East Harlem in the Town Day Gifted program. The program was good. There was just too many children in the class, plus it was a transportation hardship. We were in Bed-Stuy, so we come from Bed-Stuy every day. This was such a godsend, and if you're a parent like me, you know what it means to have your children in a safe, warm, and nurturing environment. It's one of those things that was like, you get that sigh of relief. I got that sigh of relief, and you guys are trying to take it away from me. And
From all of us.
We're not going to let that happen. We're just not. This is just really, really a bad decision on your guys' part.
I want you to look at this young man right here. Every day. So what are you going to tell me? How devastating that the culture is going to affect this young man right here? Comes every day, hugs me. He's happy with his school. It will be a devastating blow to the community and also to the kids. And again, my question, sir, that you've done, how many DOE schools do you know that have 2 teachers in the classroom? Wellness, PE, music, integrated arts. How many schools in the DOE do you know that has a functioning SGA? How many schools do you know in the DOE that the teachers plan at least 3 to 4 field trips a month?
None.
I'm just waiting for an answer.
We're waiting for answers.
Right, you brought this up before, and I'm not going to go down this path of answering that part.
The DOE has been cutting different programs as far as wellness and music, which we educate the whole child. I get here every morning at 7:05. I stand in front and I greet parents every morning. I leave at night sometimes 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. Why? Committed. And the parents love that. How many DOE schools do you know that have 2 teachers in the classroom and all these programs?
My daughter has 3.
I just want to know. And if you keep on giving me an excuse, then you answered my question.
There's no excuse, I'm just not answering.
You answered my question. Thank you. You answered my question.
Here, when my daughter was 2, to New York City and starting the process of looking for schools at that point, then going to 2 schools that I was not happy with. Now you're telling me that between now and the end of the school year, if the school does indeed close, that in that short amount of time, that you'll give me some options that I'm not happy with, and maybe supply me with some other options, and then I'll have to make a decision immediately, quickly, for next school year.
Exactly.
When I took years to figure out 2 options that I wasn't happy with because that was all that was provided, and then a school that I was thrilled about right here a block away. Absolutely not. That is disgraceful. Absolutely not.
I have 3 children in this school, and my daughter has special needs. In her class, she has 2 teachers and a special ed teacher. Can you get me a class like that for her that will accept her, that she feels comfortable in? This year alone, she has came out talking, singing, dancing, participating in the classroom. In the place that you offered for me, she was getting her hair pulled, sitting in a corner, being quiet and scared. What are you going to offer for me to make my child feel safe? Can you offer me a school that's going to accept all 3 of my children? I bet not. I know you can't. And now I found something that she's comfortable with, I'm comfortable with, she's opening up, the teachers love her, everybody loves her, the students, everybody. This is my daughter, Angel, right here. If you don't give me what I want, where I'm at, I'm gonna have to sue the Board of Ed and get private school for her. And for all 3, because I don't wanna separate my children. And this is my neighborhood. I live in this neighborhood. I don't think you should kick me out to put other kids here and send me to a different school. It's ridiculous. Unfair to me and my family.
The press release went out before 10 a.m. on Monday. The CEC email went out at 10:06 while you were sitting in our office. It was signed by you, Reese. Press calls came starting at 10 a.m. We finally received the report from the DOE at 1 o'clock. You guys had more information than our children, our staff. It was horrendous for us as a school. We had to figure out what we were going to do to save our children from the embarrassment of the press while they walked out. Now, I don't know about you, but I put children first, and you clearly did not put children first when they had to walk out the door to the press that you guys notified. Just have to say that clear.
What school have you ever known that they give you a lot of stuff and you can have fun at the same time? I really enjoyed this school year, and if you close it down, it'd be really horrible. Hi, my name is Yushara Walks, and I'm in 6th grade. I have been here from last year. Public schools can really hurt children. Why would you take away RGA from us when RGA has more security guards than public schools? Public schools don't really pay attention to the children. They don't watch us like RGA does. Teachers pay more attention to us than other teachers in public schools. And RGA has brand new textbooks. No pages ripped out of them. So if RGA is gonna, you see all the parents that was here before are fighting for RGA. Because they really care about RGA. And every morning I wake up wondering, what am I gonna learn today? And if you're gonna take that away from me, you guys are very horrible and disrespectful to RGA. Other schools that I came from, all the kids got beat up
and black eyes from fights. But RGA always has my back, and teachers never take their eye off of you. I love RGA, and RGA is the best school I ever been to.